Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Tanks. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and I hope you guys had a great weekend and a great Thanksgiving. Hope you didn't eat too much. If you did, you may want to get out there and do some exercise. But then again, who am I to talk? Anyway, so as you may have already noticed, we are not in an artillery. Well, not technically, even though it kind of is an artillery when you think about it. It has a 183mm cannon, but we are in Battle Axe, the Death Star. And we are running with a platoon. I believe we have Pure Terror, I think. And then we have Big Minivan, also known as Firehouse. He's going to be in his stage 2. It might be Peasy, I can't remember. Somebody's with us, and I can't remember everybody. But we're going to go down to the... it's Peasy, because I remember this now. Because I tell Peasy he's going to do the thing, he's going to get killed, and he doesn't listen. I mean, who am I to tell somebody how to run an M55, right? So we spot two bulldogs immediately. And me and Firehouse, we're running over here to the left side. He's in a stage 2, 4005. I'm in the Death Star. These bulldogs are gonna get blasted. Now, as you may have noticed, Peasy's already dead. And in Bull's Brigade, that's what we call doing the thing. And when you do the thing, you die. That's just what happens. Now, these guys see us coming from a mile away, so they ain't about that life. They're running away. But they're running right back to our team who's at the center hill, so it doesn't matter if they run from us. They're still gonna die. And here I get hit by, I'm assuming they're Bat Chat artillery, which is an autoloader, and I don't want any part of that. So here you're gonna see me take some looking at the middle, and I got some shots on these fellas in the middle, and shot out. Oh, he pulls forward just fast enough to make me miss him behind his turret. Unfortunate. And then I'm just gonna keep peeking. I got 14 seconds on the reload. These guys are still doing the thing up here on top of the hill. And we're gonna try to stop somebody dead in their tracks. So here we are, we're loaded. 24-second reload, which is almost the same reload as my artillery with a 203mm cannon. So you can see how badly they nerfed this tank. And that being, oh, here we go to Death Star rolling up hard. What happens to a Death Star when he meets a stage 2 and another Death Star? It's a paddlin. Firehouse gets the first shot on him, so he gets all the damage, and then I ammo rack him and pop his lid off just for the fun of it. And as you can see, PZ done took off. It's just the way life goes sometimes, man. You get into a match, and we've been playing for a while, so, you know, when you have one of those matches, sometimes it's just best to get off. We all been there. I'm the same way. I get into a match and get my butt kicked sometimes, and it's just... you know you screwed up, but at the same time, you can't be about that. So as you can see, I'm rolling up the left side. I'm being a little more aggressive than Firehouse is. Firehouse is taking the shots from the backside here. And I see a gift-wrapped Jag Pansy Hundo broadside on to a 183mm cannon. And that, my friends, is a paddlin. 1725 damage roll. That stung, I guarantee it. That guy no longer feels like he's safe. He's just lucky I didn't catch an ammo rack on my way through his tank. Otherwise, he'd have went kerpop. Alright, so I've still not been spotted, but he knows that I'm here. Because he just got clocked. And I'm just waiting for the shot. I'm like, alright, just pop yourself back up. Oh, already sees me. I can't get a shot on the M12. I wish I could, but I can't. And our arty that we just spotted, the M12, just got smacked by one of our arties, so we got a little bit of damage out of that. E100. Oh, Jag is back up. Nope. We definitely want to try to get something here. And it's just a little bit, when you're playing the Death Star and you got this long of a reload, you tend to just like, oh, Sperm Panzer. But he doesn't want any. But he is spotting us. And that's not preferable when you got that big old gun looking at us. Now, somebody else hit me pretty hard, and there he is. There's the culprit. I take a quick shot. I just missed in front of him. If that had hit, he'd be dead. Most likely. But it didn't, so he's not dead. Yet. Now you can see we're technically losing right now. Actually, it's tied. It's 6-6. 9-9. So, me and Firehouse holding up this left side. That Type 4 just takes a shot into me. Of course, he's not using HE, so he's not doing a whole lot to me. But you'll see, one of my favorite things ever to do in this game is just when people completely forget you're here. Now watch this sperm panzer. Like, these guys will forget that there's a Death Star right here. Look at this Type 4 Heavy. His turret is now turned to the side with me looking right at him. That, my friends, is a paddlin. Every single time. Alright, you see me pull up. Their bat chat just fired at me. He's now lit. I mark him as hoping somebody can hit him. But I just can't ever comprehend how you can be in such a powerful tank and people forget you exist just because you don't light up for 20 seconds, you know? It never ceases to amaze me. How do you just, like, go broadside on in front of a Death Star that you know is there? I don't know. Alright, so, on to the next one. What do we got? Well, Firehouse is taking the water side. He's going to try to sneak up on somebody. And we're still maintaining the high road. We want to try to... Oh, there we go. Sperm Panzer and clutch shot 880. No real chance that guy was ever going to get away from that. That was just a right shoulder. No problem whatsoever. Just auto lock the guy. He's 10 feet in front of your tank. It's probably going to be a paddlin no matter what. And he's a light tank, so there's no way that wouldn't have killed him. Anyway, so we're about to be loaded again. We've got the Waffentrager E100 and the Ardy and the Heavy that's in the middle. Now, I'm looking at the Waffentrager's last note, and I see the tree, so I tell Firehouse, I'm like, there he goes! And Firehouse is on point, 1700 damage on a Waffentrager. That's a paddlin. A 183mm high explosive squash head round does wonders on pretty much any flat surface. As long as you don't hit the tracks. It's generally going to be a paddlin. So here we go. Me and Firehouse are in a race for the finish. Who can get to the Ardy first? I told him, I said, don't worry about it, I got it. You may get one-shotted if you go around the corner. And Firehouse tells me, he's like, I'm just going to shoot the ground and kill him. Because he's got a high explosive round. So, I'm like, nah, don't worry about it. I'm just going to run in. So, we're kind of fighting for the same tank here. I'm trying to get around the corner. I get around the corner, he pulls the trigger, he misses, and I squish him before Firehouse gets the shot. So, that's the end of the ball game. 4 kills for us. 4,800 damage. Somehow I managed to block 450. I end up top of the leaderboard with 1 extra kill. Firehouse ends up second on the leaderboard with 3 kills, 5,300 damage. Then we have the other guys coming in shortly after, except for Peasy. But if you like what we're doing, punch that like button. Leave a comment below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as always, I will see you in the next video.